This her rule, not mine.
A little over a year ago, Robbie told me something that no mother wants to hear. That he had sexual urges towards his siblings as well as other children. He said that the only reason he hadn't offended them was because they were going to tell. But he also said that if he could offend them, he would force them to, and if it took it, he would tape their mouth shut and keep them quiet. I'm sorry, this is hard. When I heard Robbie say that, I felt scared, concerned, overwhelmed, and just terrified.
I'm sorry. It was just such a shock that I didn't know how to deal with it. I was wondering where these urges came from. Why suddenly he would start feeling that way.
We put a safety plan in place. That included installing locks on the kids' bedroom doors so that they could lock themselves in at night. Robbie was no longer allowed to be unsupervised. He was supervised 24/7 by either myself or my husband. Robbie was no longer allowed to hang out with his siblings nor any other children.
There were many times I had to take Robbie to work with me so that he could be supervised during the daytime.
I was doing everything I could to get him into that treatment facility.
In spite of everything we put in place, we were faced with a new challenge, which was...
Robbie came home from school, and he said that if we didn't get him help that day, that he was going to rape one of his siblings. He told me that despite there being locks on the doors, that he felt like he would find a way to get to them.
I was blindsided with what he had said. We had no other choice than to remove him from the house.
So we took him straight to the hospital.
It was tough. It was very hard to make the decision to have to, what felt like, get rid of my son.
We left him at the hospital, and he never came home.
Well, Kristen and Rick say that since Robbie has been in treatment, they've learned just how dangerous the situation really is.
For the past year, Robbie's been in treatment for children with sexual maladaptive behaviors. Since Robbie's been in treatment, we've learned so many more things, and the fear I had prior has been heightened by a million. One of the shocking things that I found out is that Robbie prefers little boys ages 5 and under. In one of his psychological reports, we found out that he was interested in S&M. His sexual fantasies are so strong that it keeps him awake at night, and it's all he can think about. In his psychological assessment, Robbie has admitted to being aroused by 27 different violent scenarios, most of them involving young boys. Robbie has told me that acting on his impulses would make him feel extremely powerful, and he likes the idea of being in control, and victims will just get over things. Robbie does not understand or believe that consent is appropriate, and he's not capable of correctly identifying faulty beliefs and distortions.
Lately, he's expressed that he just wants to harm someone whenever he gets out.
Robbie believes that deviant sexual behavior is normal. He also doesn't understand or believe that there will be consequences for his behavior. He will reoffend if he's given the opportunity, because he wants what he wants and when he wants it. Robbie told me that he would find a victim. He would find a way to keep them quiet. It didn't matter if he had to tape their mouth shut or hold them down, that he would find a way. And that's really scary.
Now that he's still expressing those desires, there's no chance of him coming back to the house when he's released. That's non-negotiable. He just can't.
Okay, Kristen, Rick, I'm glad you guys are here. Wish we were talking about something else, almost anything else, right? I mean, This is a tough situation. You said that it was really hard to say the words son and pedophile together, right? That's just not something a parent wants to say.
It's quite terrifying to think that for so long we've sugarcoated it and said he's becoming a pedophile. But yesterday, for the first time, I said, my son is.
Right.
This her rule, not mine.